Me famode una kusha una kabo. This na una baba Dima. Me famode Dima the Great. They are again today with a breaking news. This na a wonderful breaking news from Dr. Sylvia Blyden. However, before we enjoy this breaking news here, what I want to let you do for me, when I share this program, subscribe to the Green Movement YouTube channel. So whenever we get any latest notification, you will be the first person to receive them. So let's listen to what Sylvia got for Kangiwi. Because Sylvia don't say, si NYAMA KOROMA, te pisabedi. Well, we not be know that secret day. Now, Sylvia and I don't count that secret for we now. So, family, when I listen to Doctor, let Doctor analyze this issue for me. Yes, Doctor, welcome.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this na Dr. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden. And today, Wednesday, January 19th, 2022. This is the 49th audio, we will call audio 049, and the ongoing series of address to the nation. This audio me for come out yesterday, when I'm tied up to do a lot of things. So I pull them out now this morning, and hopefully issue them out before afternoon. Today, we can talk on issues them way I feel say pertinent for meet up today's date. And it therefore be issue them way they're interconnected. The PPRC objections, I'm not going to talk about them today. Tomorrow, na the adjourned date for the PPRC. And so either tonight, I will pull another audio where I will talk about the objections, or maybe tomorrow, I will pull an audio on that. For today, I want to talk about the Creole people them, and something where they happen, we need to address them one thing. I don't see ERNEST by KOROMA that in puppet Adebayo. Then this year, it don't take up an issue where I know what it try for do. It try for clean up NYAMA KOROMA in image by projecting NYAMA KOROMA in some kind of way for create sympathy. But the way it do is so unfortunate. So I want to address one of the issues they can address. You see, right now the whole country they discuss NYAMA KOROMA. And one of the things them where the country they discuss now, the possibility that this woman can piss by himself, he can urinate by himself. And that because this woman, as we can say in Creole, the piss by himself, NYAMA KOROMA, because it's possible to say a piece of baby, people when they discuss the possibility say this might be the reason why in husband, the former president ERNEST by KOROMA, is so comfortable for make in puppet Adebayo, they come na social media and cause innocent woman, say that woman they, as we can say pan Creole, na pisabedi, they urinate by himself. And you know, people that all over the country they discuss NYAMA KOROMA say, you know how fat that you know people are waking fat so they can get a disease there. So then they discuss the possibility there. I'm not saying they, but they say people all over the country they discuss the possibility that NYAMA KOROMA get this disease where they piss by himself. And then they also discuss say, you know, this talk with me don't they out for long, say a man not they sleep with them. Then say, me don't know if not true, I don't get evidence to that. But they say, in the man, they get different bedrooms. The woman get your own bedroom, the man get your own bedroom. But me don't know if that's true. I have no evidence of that. But people when they discuss this now say, that rumor where they can rumor. They say that because the woman, they piss by himself, they piss a baby, they say they make Ernest by KRIO, man, they sleep with him because he can piss by himself. They say that I make Ernest by KRIO comfortable for make in puppy the come on social media, and they cause somebody will not get no such problem in life. They cause that person, they say, oh, you the piece by yourself, piece of baby. So right now the whole country they discuss NYAMA KOROMA, saying a piece of baby woman possibly. Then they discuss them. They say if you know the piece by yourself, not to piece of baby woman, why a man comfortable for the use them kind of language and they by interpret for fet for them. So because then they try for, because all man they Congo start see NYAMA KOROMA now. Any corner you go, any side you bend, then they talk about them, say possibly say the peace by himself, they possibly say I make a man of the sleep with time because the peace by himself, So for find a way for like clean up this woman and get people and forget some sympathy for them and stop for begin discuss the possibility that the peace by himself. This them puppets don't choose, they don't do an out to them. And they can't lie in a public. And it do them in a way we're very unfortunate. I will come to that soon. They lie and they bring in the unfortunate death of Sidney Boko Jr., who we can call DJ CLEF. They bring in this young man in death at a time where the family of this young man then grief all the open all over again. Not of time like this, you can play cheap politics with the Bokul family. Mr. Bokul, do we born the late man will die? Now a man will so many of you will get printing press. If not to for them, we printing press not they operate direct today. He's one of the most talented print technicians where this country don't ever produce. I get so much respect for that man. This is not somebody where you can call 2 o'clock morning. Say, hey, Mr. Bokul, my machine don't bug. In this paper for come out tomorrow, my machine don't bug. Mr. Bokul go grab and go check your machine. This not a man will deserve waiting Ernest by KRIO in puppy they do for score cheap sympathy for NYAMA KOROMA. Me people, at no point in time, anybody ever accused NYAMA KOROMA saying enemy depa that LAC murder, that LAC issue. Never inside this country, they don't ever mention NYAMA KOROMA in name. Outside and call NYAMA KOROMA in name, we all may shock. Say as first lady in name associated with that kind of crime day. Now a crime when we involve a man when a mechanic where they fix a motor car. So people that may rumor say this first lady NYAMA KOROMA and upon that particular crime where that mechanic they mean do. Then say for cover up in enemy the inside there. Whether not true, whether not true, we don't know. But at no point in time was NYAMA KOROMA ever associated with the death of DJ CLEF or LAC, the magician, who was accused of the murder and convicted. So it's unfortunate for Ernest by KRIO in Poppy for the camera social media. I don't do on Twitter now. They can't lie, say how. They mean they accuse the former first lady saying and dip and that thing. They lie, you they lie. If on our fan way for whitewash, we all man the Congo say NYAMA KOROMA our like this. Say possible say it a piece by itself. On a find other topic, find other issue. No can hurt people the way they grieve at the loss of DJ CLEF. You the lie. Nobody no ever accuse NYAMA KOROMA and that. Nobody never call him name on there. You they do this now because you want to do damage control. But I'm sorry. The only way Ernest by KOROMA will able to do damage control for his wife and the wretched state in which they find themselves as former first couple, imagine, look at them don't reduce themselves. The only way they go able, now you them for odd, you them puppet, let them put you off, then people then go begin, there will be damage control. But for the cash, you should say how, now so them in the can lie say, si NYAMA KOROMA, he ande pan DJ CLEF in dead, he ande pan DJ CLEF in magician, si NYAMA KOROMA connected to LSC, lies. All lies. Please, do not stop this, it's not good. The second aspect there, Ernest by KOROMA, if nobody not ever tell you, make I use this opportunity today that tell you, Ernest, you not get one respect amongst the Creole. You not get one respect amongst the Creole. That title where you old chairman and leader, now you cover you small. But amongst the Creole, make I tell you today, if you don't ever know, you had no respect. You know why you don't get respect? Because Ernest, when you were president, you go after the KRIOS. You went after us as president in a manner where no president no ever do. You they appoint KRIO people them, and then you destroy them. You mask them for point them. Many of the shining stars amongst the KRIO community, many of them, you destroy them. Unless you meet the KRIO, then I will get Chief Justice. What happened? Can you say? Unless you appoint a KRIO woman who delivered inside 100 days, it delivered on your promise for electricity. What you do that woman? And let's look at what you did to her about George Williams. Look at what you did to our shining star about George Williams. And let's look at what you did to Bode Gibson. Bode Gibson can inherit a Freetown City Council with 17 billion leons debt in a shambles. And why this may happen? That because you, Ernest, you may not go after the mayor women did it about George Williams, and you may not ensure say you crush him because he was a shining star. So you crush him. So the city council may just mix up, box up, because there was no real mayor, everything was not functioning. Bode Gibson come, Franklin Bode Gibson come. It take over a 17 billion leons debt. And by the time it was time to give him the symbol again, he don't clear all that debt there. There was no more debt at council. That was a fact. You don't appreciate them. You dump onto the one side. And let's not tell you something today. Not only do you not have respect amongst the KRIOs, but I'll tell you something today. Amongst the APC KRIO families, they don't want to see you. Trust me. Cast your mind back. Think hard. There were KRIO families, KRIO men of stature. When they die, then body, then say them not carry and go to APC party office for as long as now you're a leader. Maybe you don't know. Cast your mind back and think. Unless you hurt the APC KRIO people them. Unless non-APC KRIO big man not the way you not fit here. No, not the way you not fit here. And there's no APC KRIO not the way me, Sylvia Olayinka Blyden, they go and not come. They say, who that? I say, na Olayinka don't come. Then they open the domot for me with speed, love, care, and appreciation. Not ever fool yourself. Say the SLPP KRIO the way you don't go pack. Then they come out as opportunists. So SLPP KRIO Or then Creole the way not want nothing to do with APC, when APC not get chance. Now then you pack around it, because you know they're like a vultures, now they don't carry around you packers. Now then you they listen to. And let's cast your mind back to 2004 local government elections. Think today, think. When the APC made a look for quality materials for these symbols for contest, of course, they approach me and I tell them the reason why I know will contest. Because I get presidential ambitions. And I don't want to be seen as a Creole politician. I want to be seen as a national politician. And they may understand. When they approach me, Chukuma Johnson, they understand what take me time. I explain to them your ambition in this country and why, if I be mayor of Freetown, it will affect my chances because I will be seen as a tribal Creole politician. But and let's cast your mind back to 2004. There was a woman, a distinguished woman, but don't be principal, educationist, quality material, where the APC mean for LEC, for run, for Freetown City Council, under the APC symbol in 2004. Cast your mind back, what in that woman they say. She became a politician. He said in the contest for council, but he can never take the APC symbol. He said he prefer for contest as an independent candidate. Yes. So she contested, not with the APC symbol, but as an independent candidate. Because you know me believe in the APC. And you not go ever believe in the APC because she's not APC. And any advice they give you not go be an APC, an advice winner for the growth of the APC. So that woman they contest, then beat her not get 10% of the votes. But she contested. And she refused to contest under the APC. He contested as an individual, independent candidate. Unless that kind of woman, then now you feel they get wait for talk inside Creole APC community. Think. That kind of woman, I mean, I don't want to name names, but that kind of woman, that kind of person, now you feel they get wait, we go able to talk. Unless no APC Creole family, no, they will want to see you. Make I tell you today, none. But I feel the APC Creole family. Because you hurt everybody when you are president. You fit all the APC party. All of them when I Creole party. You fit there. Then picking you molest them picking. Whether you disgrace, whether you left on corruption case, whether you know I make me, you try me. You know I make you not able? I get blessing past you. I get star past you. And I go always pass you spiritually. Trust me. You fed me as a Creole so much. But you're not able to me. At the end of the day, and you not go ever able to me. So tell you, Poppy, that in nonsense way they consistently they talk about Sylvia and then Creole. No. Now you don't know Creole politics. You don't know say Creole like any other tribe. Then divided. You get people that will go always not like the APC. Instinctively, they not like the APC amongst the Creole them. When that you don't propose to, that day you propose, that then they round you. Where instinctively they are not APC. And then you get the other group of people then where instinctively these are Creole APC. Then I want to see you. I tell you today, if you don't ever know, no one today, and it's my KOROMA, the Creoles, they no one see you. And most especially, the APC Creoles, they no one see you. You go Popoda Mami, with 2004. He's saying can never take APC symbol. He go contest for Freetown City Council as an independent. I don't call his name, but we were the Creole community, we know. You Popo are now saying I they advise you. Popo you Popo people then where they on a SLPP Creole them. And you feel that Creole that they work with in the interest of APC. Me they tell you today, stop for tell people then say Sylvia Olayinka Blyden, then Creole no one say. You make a mocking, you make a laughing stock of yourself. If Any Creole they don't want to see me, something I say people Creole. Because it no say this wait team up now for promote APC. So let for full yourself here. And finally, you take the symbol from Bode Gibson, you get into Yvonne Akisoya. Today, Wednesday, 19th January, look Yvonne and in one old group. Then they front Parliament today, 2 o'clock this afternoon, for waiting. For shame and disgrace when they not bring up on the APC mayor. The kind corruption where this lady don't bring Kamna Council. From where they formed the city of Freetown 200 almost years ago, we know one day see that kind of corruption there. One day we not see them. And you and by Kroma, now you this when I pass the 2004 Local Government Act under Tijan Kaba when you were a member of parliament. All waiting on a put inside the act there for protect local councils from corruption. Every single one of them, Yvonne Akisoya don't broke the law. Every single one of them. Every single one of the safeguards for ensure say the country in foreign policy with the presidency get, the local councils in the country for ensure say they follow the foreign policy of the central government by ensuring that any arrangement with international entity, the local government minister for certify and force. In other words, in writing, if we approve and force before that council they operate with that international entity. Because we know they get two foreign policies in one government. No, nowhere in the world. Nowhere. Nowhere you see in America, the president of America, they run in foreign policy concerning the relationship of America with Cuba or with Taiwan. And then you get some mayor of somewhere in America, where in the running foreign policy with Cuba, we separate from the foreign policy of the president of the republic. No way. But that is exactly what Yvonne Akisoya has done. He don't breach the section where now you and by KOROMA now una enact them, now the Local Government Act. No relationship not for them between council. Because now local business, not international. Now local council. Local council not they challenge the foreign policy of the central government. Local council not they work with an international entity unless the Minister of Local Government certify them in writing. This lady, when you pull symbol from Bode Gibson, you go give this lady. You don't turn terrorist and people, the local council or they now, you don't split the council into half, Team Yvonne in there, the other council then they under. All this disgrace. Now you cause them. Because this woman, now you bring her, within few weeks you get a symbol, within few weeks you make a mayor. So you don't understand nothing about the laws of Sierra Leone, you don't understand nothing about the APC ideology. Look the shame and disgrace now with the power party. For the first time in the history of Freetown, we forget an APC mayor. It a lie. He go front parliament under oath. It a lie about the audit report under oath. Say that we don't audit in Freetown, Transform Freetown initiatives has been audited under oath. Any other country, you go front the parliament under oath and you lie. But and 2 members of parliament then get their own agenda. So I'm not going to talk nothing about that. But let me close this broadcast this morning now clearly by reminding Ernest by KOROMA once again. Say you know the one respect that the Creole community, yeah? Stop to fool yourself. And most especially the bona fide APC Creole families them. They don't want to see you. Because you don't hurt them so much. They don't want to see you. So if I don't reach this point from this broadcast, I will end this morning's broadcast because I therefore go and coordinate my reporters them we at the Senegal Parliament for this unfortunate disgrace we APC don't come meet me at the APC with a mayor we don't broke all the laws for protect the council from corruption. I will bring on more details on that one day subsequently, but I will now end this broadcast as I can always do with the national anthem. And why I can play the national anthem? And because I can want, as the tune of the national anthem they play, make we they reflect on the words them who can they sing. Who they sing about the land that we love, our Sierra Leone. May God bless we all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sylvia Blyden, for your analysis. I want to share this program and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. With a big one. And that number when I get for do for we. Thank you very much. Me with Dima the great asset people, I could say tata.